So just to introduce myself, my name is Pascal. I am the account general manager for AXA. I'm leading the worldwide team for Hewlett Packard Enterprise. But today I will be the master of ceremony for this presentation. You all for me. Also ask Eric to join me. We'll do the presentation together. If you want Eric to introduce yourself, take the mic.
Thank you. You want me to talk then?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Again, a Frenchman, and so we'll go on demonstrating that we are absolutely precise on timing. And so I'll talk 5 minutes, and you'll talk 5 minutes. Again, as you have noticed, we are valuing a lot this meeting, and we are valuing a lot the business we are doing together. And one of the points is that we have then Patrick, who is an account general manager, who is fully dedicated to your account. And then we have in HP the principle of having executive sponsors. So I'm personally in charge of a business, which is a consulting and business for EMEA. And on top of that, I would say the privilege to be the executive sponsor of AXA, and so directly involved also to support you in this business development. And back to what Pascal was saying, I think the most rewarding thing and the most exciting things for us is that when we understand that we are the chance and the opportunity to partner with a customer who is very ambitious for his business, who is visionary, who want to transform it, what you were talking about, and then where we think that we can be relevant to this, we can be even critical to this ambition in different areas, and then we build a real partnerships. And I think that's really what we are going through with AXA, and again that we like to share a little more. With pushing, you pushing, okay? That's the AGM, yeah. Thank you. The point, I think you comment this one, and I'll come back a little on the way HP position IT transformation.
Okay, so as Pascal said, we know that insurance is probably the next frontier in digital after the different industries being disrupted by digital, whether it is transportation, leisure, retail. So what we see on the market, on the insurance, on the one hand, you have these classical drivers, the change that have been happening for this past year with the financial crisis, the change on the demographics, the evolution of the climate, also the modification on the regulation, and of course the quick evolution of technology. So all of these drivers are putting pressure on the competition. And what is key for insurance company is agility. And we know that technology is a key enabler for agility, in particular digital. And the digital is pushing the insurance company to take care better of their customers, to understand more. This is why data analysis is important, and to do a new way business with these customers through a collaboration. So that's I would say the traditional drivers, but what is new? This is the key disruptive forces that are impacting the insurance value chain. We see the disaggregation of distribution, the arrival of the sharing economy, and we see new models such as P2P in insurance, the new players entry on the market. So that's a key disruption, but another revolution, it's what is happening with the connected insurance. We all know about connected cars, connected homes, connected lifestyles. But I think the revolution is that this is becoming mainstream business. Let me share this personal experience. You see here, I have with me a small connected things. I bought it simply on the internet. It cost me a few euros. And you have here a chip, a CPU, a web browser, a Wi-Fi, everything that to make sensors, everything you can do for making a connected at home on temperature. You can download the code on the internet. You have the data analytics reporting, and you find some tutorial doing by young geek teenager. Oh, it's very so it's democratic access to anybody. And that will be the revolution. And this revolution is happening in the insurance. So that is putting pressure on the insurance. The business wants a better experience, better, stronger, rapid time to value, continuous value creation, and the IT is getting pressure on to provide fast, simple, efficient system. So Eric, tell us how HP can meet and help insurance company to face that challenge.
No, absolutely. If you can, and again, I think, and I will not go through details, but just really to understand some, I think, key elements of the positioning of HP in the transformation which is going on at the moment. And Bruno was talking about the fact that maybe you have a view of HP which would be a traditional IT supplier. What is clear concerning HP is that we have 75 years of long-term commitment and proven track record in innovation, especially around technology. And I think what is very important at the moment is that we really feel, and we think that we are in this kind of market window where the technology innovation, which is at a peak in all areas of IT, telecommunications, storage, convergence, all the elements, we're at a kind of peak which makes that it's a real catalyst, real, I would say, enabler of the business transformation which can be realized, or which are, I would say, to be realized by our customers. And so, which is here, and to say clearly what we are observing and what you were describing before, is that we are at the time where the technology, where the IT can really enable the fact that we move from a traditional approach, which was mainly to contain cost and to ensure efficiency of internal processes, to real support and real creation of outcomes. And then I will not go through them because that was partly described by your different pillars and so on, and we're clearly in the insurance world, and we will come back on it. We are talking really about brokering new services, and again here, this is a direct outcome of the new technologies and the new infrastructure we can now put in place. We are talking about predicting threats and managing risk, and as you were saying, with all what it means in terms of data acquisition, totally new and innovative way to acquire data and then to analyze them and to consolidate them, real-time insight and understanding, and delivering continuously. So again, the first key message is that we are at this peak of innovation, and where the innovation which is going on is really enabling, is really catalyzing a new style of business, and especially for the companies like yours who have decided to go absolutely, as you said, to disrupt and not to be disrupted, and to really leverage that. The second key point, I think around, if you can move to the next slide, around our positioning. I'm sorry, Pascal, I know you don't like very much this slide, but I need to be a corporate officer, so I'm using the standard documentation. I think the second key point, and again back to what was said before about HP, I think the second key message is that we really want and we have the ambition to position with our customers as a partner in this transformation. So not only as a technology innovator, not only, I would say, as a supplier, but first as a partner, and second as a partner for this transformation being totally directed and totally led by these business outcomes we are talking about. And all that because we think that we have a track record and we go on investing a lot in technology and innovation of technology. We are part of all the innovations which are going on. Second thing, we have a huge amount of skills and which are totally aligned to that. Again, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, as it was mentioned before, we are mastering all the innovations related to enterprise technologies. We'll come back on it in the different presentations. And we have about 150,000 services people. Part of it around what we call technology services, and you are familiar with this term, with Axatech, so which is really focused on everything which has to do with infrastructure, building, transformation. And then the second one, which is called enterprise services, which is much more on application transformation and also on way to deliver applications through a consume model, as a service model. And so with all that, we think that, and we want to be your partners with that, and considering that there are four major transformations, I would say, on which we align our skills, on which we align our value propositions, our offers and so on, and which are the key drivers of the new style of business of our customers. One, if I start from the left, which is really transforming to a totally hybrid infrastructure in order to get all the flexibility, all the cost optimization, all the possibility to use workloads from different areas and so on, which of course will concretize through cloud architectures. The second one, and Pascal was mentioning it, which is as we are talking more and more about digital assets, there is a key point which is to protect these assets because they are coming from customer assets, they are coming from enterprise assets and so on, so which is a second key point which is to totally transform and even disrupt the way we protect the digital assets because we had a very traditional way to do it so far. Third thing, really to ensure and to empower the fact that we can drive and really empower a totally data-driven organization based on the fact that we can acquire much more data, we can store much more data, we can analyze much more data. And again, it was one of the points which were mentioned before. And again, with a big bet behind that, which is big data. And then the last one is that we want to enable, and so we want to be transformation partners to enable with our customers all the power of the workplace productivity, workplace of the workers in the company, workplace related to our customers, workplace related to any customer experience. And we need somebody who is in a car, we need somebody who is in a plane, somebody in an airport, somebody in front of public sector and so on. And so the key message we have is to say, on top of being partners for technology and innovation, which is really our long-term track record, we are a partner for those transformations because we think that those transformations are the key drivers for supporting the disruption of your business, the disruption of new style of business, which was mentioned before. And again, through a commitment to innovation, we'll talk a lot about it, and commitment on skills and long-term skills to be with you in the transformation projects we have to achieve. And then all that, I think, you can go through precise examples, especially in the FSI world and around.
Okay, so what does it mean for you? You see that all the digital pure players, they all have a digital platform. So the value added and the unique business value proposition for HP is this capability to provide the foundation of the digital enterprise. And you see we have the capacity to provide a digital platform, including these 4 building blocks: cloud, security, big data, and workplace. And we do it right now. We are the providers of these building blocks for large company, corporation like you, Deutsche Bank, BNP Paribas, Société Générale, Eviva. But we do it also for the pure players. We are the providers for Facebook, LinkedIn, Salesforce, Apple. We are providing these digital building blocks that power the platform. And this is the value added we can provide it to you to help you to design, to build, and to run this digital platform. And we are going to explain this today. This is the topic of our agenda. And we have started a journey with AXA. So on each of these building blocks, we have started a project. We are the infrastructure cloud OpenStack providers for AXA. We are also providing several capabilities around securities. We are providing you software security tools, services, and also online training to educate the users to have the right behavior face to security. On big data, we are your providers for the Hadoop infrastructure, and on workplace, we are already working with you on the next generation for the global email system and also application testing. So the journey has started, and to go fast with you, what we are proposing is to leverage on all the capabilities of innovation of HP. So we have different innovation centers over the world. We have some of them in Europe, in Geneva, in Bristol, so you can use it. We can organize some discovery engagement where we can select a specific innovative topic that is important for you, and we can put all around our expert. It can be on connected things, on any topics that you think HP could be relevant. We are also working with the startups. We have several startup programs everywhere in the world. For instance, in Silicon Valley, we have a community of a startup. We work with the venture capitals, and we are monitoring the $30 billion that invest in Valley, and you can also leverage on that.